Hey there. So today I have a couple of things I wanted to update you on. I am going to run to Sam's Club. Probably should make that a separate video, but I've just been sort of throwing this all together vlog style, and it seems to work out, and I know you guys will watch what you want to watch. And so I had a question about organic meat at Sam's Club, so I do plan to get some pictures of their organic meat section. And I also had a comment on my skin, so thank you for that, you ladies. And all I can say is I'm 57, and I get, you know, it's good lighting, but you can tell every now and then if the lighting's not good. You will see my wrinkles and things. I mean, they are here for sure. You can see the age in my neck. Hands and neck will show your age, and knees too. Hold on, I gotta let Ross go in. Roscoe's, you can't hardly see him with the camera angle, but he's right there behind me in the leather chair. Okay, so knees. I did that vlog. It's been a couple vlogs ago, and I was doing the sun tea and the sliders, the White Castle sliders. And I'm like, oh my gosh, am I really going to show those knees? I have a friend of mine. I mean, her and I, you know, are about the same age. She's a little older, but she looks fantastic. Getting a message. My tiny video is about to go out. So, okay. So like, we always say, okay, and my sister tells me this too. Neck, you can tell somebody's age. Like, you can tell in the neck ages you.
From your calendar, Tiny Tidy Tuesday collab starts in 10 minutes.
See, it's like I'm filming this at 10 till noon. Alexa off. All right. So by the time this goes out, though, I'm filming a few days ahead. So the week that this comes out is probably not going to be a Tiny Tidy. It'll be the last. I'm filming this, and my Tiny Tidy just went out for this week. Anyway, you guys, if you're watching these in order, you know. So I looked at that video of me making the sun tea and my knees, and I'm like, because my friend and I are like, okay, the knees, the neck, and the top of the hands, that will age you. So what I do, I just started doing this, is I went back to using Pond's because my mother-in-law used it. I have an aunt who I know used it, and I have my mom used it. And I use the regenerative Pond's for older, you know, skin. I switched to that. My sister uses Pond's all the time. She looks fantastic. So I'm now using the regenerative Pond's. It's like $8 for a pretty good sized bottle. That's pretty, except for in the morning, I'm using CeraVe day cream with the sun protection on my face and the top of my hands and my neck. And I use that once a day. It does, and I use niacinamide serum at night before I go to bed. So those are the three things I've been using. Very affordable. I'm not doing any kind of fancy skincare. I do exfoliate still. So anyway, not the skincare, but I watched that video and I'm like, oh my gosh, my knees look older. And I'm going to start using Pond's on my knees. I've been using Pond's on the top of my skin, on my neck, and on my face, but I'm going to start using it on my knees too. So I'm going to go to Sam's Club today, and I got my list here. My friend, we're camping with some friends. We're going to be camping for 5 days over by Creed, Colorado, and Marshall Park. So by the time you see this, we'll probably be back. That's the way this is, because I'm only putting I'm trying to do 4 videos a week now, because I do Tiny Tidy on Tuesday, and I try to do like vlogs on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So that's what I'm trying to do. We'll see. You know me, I don't always stick to that because things happen. But we're going to have, I'm going to go to Sam's Club. I'm looking for some pastries, and I'm going to get some hamburger meat and some steaks. I probably won't get super fancy steaks. I'm probably just going to get like sirloin steaks, you know, like something like that. And so we're going to have tacos in a bag one night, where you just get the bag of chips. So I'm looking for bags of chips, like Fritos or Doritos, and then you just get your bag of chips and you put your taco meat in there, and then all your fixings. That's going to be dinner one night. We've never done that, but our friends wanted to try it, and they have their grandson coming, and he's younger, and their other son who's older, but you know, has his girlfriend with him, and we're just trying a couple new things. And so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do steaks one night, hamburgers and brats one night, and I don't know what else, but Friday, yeah, I think that's it. So I'm just looking for a few things like that. I'll still have to go to Walmart to fill things in and get smaller things like of our coffee creamer and stuff. But I do want baking potatoes too at Sam's Club. So I'm going to be doing that. And then that recipe of the dirt cake gone wrong, I received that in the mail. So I thought I'd just really quick, I'm going to just screenshot it in case you're interested in that, because that dirt cake was really good, even though I totally messed it up. And I don't want to talk bad. I don't like to talk bad about anything or any blog. I mean, it could have been me. It could have been a user mistake. I'm willing to concede that. It wouldn't have been the first time, but it just didn't work for me, and it wasn't what I remembered. So let me open this up. Okay, so here's the recipe. It's dirt cake, and so it's basically 1 1/4 pound of Oreo cookies crushed, and then you do your first mixture. You cream together the margarine, powdered sugar, cream cheese. That's what I did. Then it's 8 ounces, but I think I used too many Oreos in that recipe. And then you mix together in the second mixture. It's 2 small packages of French vanilla instant pudding. That's what I used. 3 1/4 cup milk and 8 ounces of Cool Whip, and you stir it all together. I don't know, guys, isn't that pretty much what I used? Layer mixture and Oreo cookies. Yeah, that's pretty much what I used. So I don't even know what to say. I did use too many Oreo cookies, but 8 ounces of cream cheese, that's what I did. 1/4 cup. Oh, 1/4 cup of margarine or butter. I used butter, but it has margarine. I used the recipe I called for. The one I used called for 1/2 cup of margarine or butter, and this recipe only says 1/4 cup. So that would make a difference. That's like twice as much butter, and I think so. You use 1/4 cup of margarine and then 8 ounces of cream cheese. I use that, and this calls for a cup of powdered sugar. This will be printed up and put in the description. I will kind of do a snapshot because this is my mother's handwriting, my mother-in-law's handwriting. Or it could be my sister-in-law's, actually. This is probably hers. Their writing's very similar, but okay, but I'll type it out and put it in the description today. So if you haven't tried that recipe, you should try it. It's good. And then add some gummy worms, and make sure you put it in a brand new clay pot that you buy, a flower pot, and you layer it all up, line it with aluminum foil, layer it all up, and then mix it all up, and then make sure you top it with the Oreo cookies so it looks like dirt soil, and put a fake flour in there, and add some gummy worms and chocolate covered raisins there on top, and ooh, it's just nasty good. So, all right. So I'm going to head to Sam's Club. So they have this bold mix, 50 bags of Fritos, and then the spicy, green chili Doritos, and the spicy nacho Doritos. They also have Cheetos, and they have Ruffles and Flaming Hot Cheetos. So those are okay, but I'm mainly going to get this for the Fritos and the Doritos to make tacos in a bag for camping for the group. We'll have a group of us, and that'll be enough for everyone to have a couple if they want. So it's 50 bags for $18.49, and that's 50 count of 50 bags. So you know how it goes. And $18 for all those chips. And yummy. I do have other mixes though, like you can get more of potato chips if you want. I'm wanting to do Dorito or tacos in a bag, so I wanted to have plenty of the ones for that, but they have a variety, so they're all the same price, and there's 50 individual bags in there. Now, if I was just getting some for us, I'd probably buy these because they have the Gardettos, Doritos, Beagles. I love Beagles. I love Chex Mix. I love all of those. Those are $16.24 for 40, and I would buy those for our family. But this is for a different reason. We're group camping with friends. Peter's one of my favorites, and it says I'm too practical to get a brand new bag of chips. Pop hit camping. John's going to be doing a lot of fishing. And I am going to pick up some of the Sensodyne Pro Enamel, or no, I don't think I want the Pro Enamel. There's a 4-pack. They're both $25.88. Sensodyne Pro Enamel and just Sensodyne 4-pack. I really just want the sensitivity. Rebuilds, restores, refreshes. Anyway, I'm getting it because just because I do have a little bit of gum sensitivity. I don't have any major gum disease or anything, but I'm older, you know. Gotta take care of this vintage body of mine. Okay, this is for Misha Lee. So they have organic ground beef, grass-fed, 85% lean, and this is organic, $4.98 a pound. I am going to get some honey or oven roasted turkey breast, $9.98. Let's see, that's 1.375 pounds. Now with Sam's Club chicken, they do have the boneless, the Members Mark chicken. And I get a lot of the boneless, skinless chicken breast, and they have no. It says no added hormones, all natural, but it does not say organic. So it does have this, and let's see the price. It looks like, well, I don't see a price. Let's see, $2.98 per pound. I'm not buying any today, but I did want to check this out. And this is not organic, but they do have the Genio's ground turkey. It does say no antibiotics. And they have the bison ground beef. And this is organic ground beef. I think this is what we just looked at. They do have the chicken drumsticks, 98 cents a pound. And it does say no added hormones. It does not say organic though. But they do have chicken thighs, $1.28 a pound. So they have options. Chicken thighs are $1.20, looks like $1.28. Raised, cage-free, no artificial ingredients. Does not specifically say organic, but has a lot of good qualities. And it's reasonable. And their ribeye steaks are $13.48 a pound right now. And those are not organic, they are Angus beef. And they do have New York strip steak, $12.98 a pound. Again, it's, I believe that, yep, this is Angus beef, but it's not necessarily organic, doesn't say organic on it. They have a good selection of baby pork back ribs and other ribs, but these are not organic. So I'm going to go with the ribeye. This one's, you gotta use it by, use by date. We will use it by that date, and it's $33.77. We're saving $11 on this one. And yeah, normally $45, $8.48. No, 13, I don't know. I don't have my reading glasses. I think it's $13.48 a pound with that. Oh yeah, 10.11. Okay. Anyway, 20% or 25% off. So we're gonna go with that. have instant savings on their will, sockeye salmon, $26.63, and let's see, I'll just kind of get a clip of the label so you can kind of look for yourself. It does say antibiotic free. Here's some skin on salmon, which is really good on the grill. You sort of want to keep the skin on. But in the oven, I don't think it matters so much. So we'll just do a quick little glance of the fish. We wake up with our coffee when we're can. These are $7.48 for the assorted muffins, but there's some. I'm gonna get 10 pounds of sugar. So it is hot. I think it's like gonna be. It's over 100 degrees here today, and it's probably that now. So it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm all done with my Sam shopping, and I picked up a few extra things like some shorts and a couple tops. And I'll just get a little pic of them and throw them in here. A bit longer than I mean, I like them a little bit longer. Lori, I bought myself a Rolling Stones t-shirt and a Def Leppard t-shirt. No concerts for me this summer, so I'm just going to Sam's Club and picking up some t-shirts. I hadn't planned on it, but they were there, and I thought, well, those are cute, and I needed a couple t-shirts, so I'll probably work out in them and camp in them. And I grabbed John a Pink Floyd, The Dark Side of the Moon. For about $14 a pair, and the shirts were $10. And that's my haul, y'all. And a couple of the other things, I'll just kind of throw that in and let you see what I bought. So I did do the meat sort of tour because Misha Lee had asked me about their organic meat selection, and they don't have like a ton of meat that says organic, but they do say natural and no antibiotics. They have ground beef that specifically says organic. And so you have to really just research your labels, but they do have a good selection on meat, and they had some decent prices. So I went ahead and got a little fancier steak than I'd planned because they did have that markdown, and the sell by date wasn't too bad. I do want to say a little tip: when you are going in the store and you want to, you know how when you open up those bags, I always put my meat in the big plastic bags, and or even the vegetables, when you're getting the produce bags, those little plasticky bags, and you're trying to open it to put your produce or your meat in there, and sometimes it's hard to get those opened. Now if you have lotion on your hand or in your purse, you can put a little lotion on your fingers and do this, and then you can open up the bag because you need a little moisture to make it easy. Now John, he kind of blows on it, and I can't do that. Like, no, I'm not doing that. So what I end up doing is I go over to the hand sanitizer station, and I just get a tiny bit of hand sanitizer. Now, some people don't like hand sanitizer. Can you say that 3 times? Some people don't like that, but if you are okay with it, you can just get a tiny bit on the tips of your finger. And there's always a hand sanitizer station in the meat department, and it's not too far from produce, so if you just go there and get a little bit on your fingertips and get that moisture on there, then you can open up your bag. Also, if you're in the produce department and they're watering your produce and you pick up one that's a little wet and you have that moisture on your hand, that's a really good time to just go right on over there and open up your plastic produce bags. Just a little tip. So, all right, that's gonna be my vlog today. And I think I'm gonna go home, get this stuff put away in the camper. And it's so hot, I don't think I'm gonna do much cleaning in the camper today. It is just way too hot, unless I just go in there and get the air on. So we'll see, but I'll probably just end the vlog. And I wanna thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're doing well. Take good care, and I will see you on the next one.
I know you're all about the good vibes. Do you know how much I love